Hi, it's Karen, and I'm super excited to share with you today a Halloween project that I did using the Howl-o-ween Treat stamp set and the Howl-o-ween, they're called Boo to You Framelit dies. These are sold separately, but if you have a big shot, you probably want both, and there is a bundle for that. And it is the Howl-o-ween Treat stamp set, Boo to You Framelit Die bundle. There's clear mount and there is wood mount. The wood mount kit for the wood mount stamp set and the Framelit dies is $45 and the clear mount is $38.25. That is a savings of 15% over what you would find if you were to purchase those separately from the catalog. One thing I really love about our stamp and die sets is that once you stamp that, you can see that the dies cut that out for you very quickly and very easily. I'm not going to show you how to stamp or use the Big Shot today. I do have other videos on doing those activities. So I'd like to get right to the project, and I will kind of keep this aside so you can see what I used. One of the things I used, even though I only use a really tiny amount, is our black glimmer paper. And this is very, very sparkly and shiny. When I do a photo of it, it really doesn't show up very well at all. So I just wanted to show you how cool this is. And you get two 12 by 12 sheets of the glimmer paper for $5. And we've only had the black available this year during the holidays. So I'm not sure if that'll continue. But I do know, as of right now, after December 31st, you won't be able to get this any longer. All right, so my project that I made were these adorable little favors, or you can use them as straws in a water or a soda bottle. You can use them in plants, just as like a plant poker to dress up a plant for a party. You can use them to dress up your food table or buffet table when you're having a Halloween party. So just a cute little embellishment type thing that's really easy to make, and the set works perfectly to do that. All right, so the first thing I did was I took two black and white striped straws, and I stamped and cut out the witches' hats. Maybe I will be using the Big Shot. I stamped and cut out the skeletons and the skeleton's bones. I also die cut a star out of the black glimmer paper, and I am going to go ahead and finish cutting. So I thought I had the pieces already done, and I don't. So it's all right, because some of you maybe don't even know what a Big Shot is, and I'll be able to show you right now. So this is a Big Shot, and it's a die cut machine. I have the magnetic platform in there that is sold separately, but you can easily do it without the magnetic platform that does come with it. But when you have that magnetic platform, it does make life so much easier. And I am going to go ahead and cut out two of the witch's hat out of just plain black cardstock. I love our cardstock. It's 80 pound, so it's super heavy and really nice to work with. And that's all I'm going to need in the black. So I've got my platform, my cutting pad, my other cutting pad, Give it just a little push to get it started, and you just crank that through. Super simple. And you get 2. You can cut multiple layers. With cardstock, I only do 2. But if you have patterned paper, I think you can probably do 3. So I have 2 witches' hats. Super simple. Next, I am going to go ahead and cut out 2 skulls. Just plain, because I already stamped the other ones. You don't need to stamp all your pieces. And I'm going to need 2 bones. Now some of these I'm just doing it for reinforcement. If you're having a party, you probably want your stuff to hold up throughout the party. If it were on a greeting card, I probably wouldn't double up unless I was looking for a thick effect. All right. And now I will have to get rid of the big shot. That out of my way. All right, and you can see just how nicely and easily these just pop right out. Just like so. Sometimes when your die is new, you might get some little extra little pieces when it cuts through the paper, and I've only used this a couple of times. So I'm going to take 2 skulls, 2 bones, 1 stamped skull, and 2 stamped bones, 2 witch hats, 1 stamped witch hat, and when I come back, and I've got these all together, I think I will do 1 more of the star. All right, so I like to get all of my pieces together that I'm going to be using. I'm going to use some Scotch tape, and I'm going to use glue dots and my snail tape runner. And these go together really quick once you know what you're doing. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is determine which direction my hat goes. And I am going to take my straw and I'm going to lay it on there just like that. And I'm going to take some Scotch tape to hold the straw to the backing, which is this piece that I'm attaching right now. And I take my paper snips and I just trim along the edge to get off the excess tape. If you're, like pretty nimble with your fingers, you could probably get your tape exactly the size you need it, but I'm not that good at it. All right, so you can see that's on there. It's not really going anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and use a second piece just to be sure that it's really secure. All right, so I got that on. That's my back. You could just put your image on like that, but then when people are using them, they're just going to see a taped thing. So I like to always have a finished look on the back side. All right, so I'll set these aside, and then I am going to take my Scotch tape, and I use just the regular transparent Scotch tape, and I do that for a reason, and my reason is it holds better than the magic tape. And I know everybody uses the magic tape because it doesn't show when you're wrapping packages. But I love just the good old-fashioned Scotch tape. I had somebody in a group post, look, I got washi tape, clear washi tape at the dollar spot at Target. And I thought it was kind of fun, just because it took people a while to get that it was Scotch tape. So anyway, okay, now I'm going to take the stamped and die cut head of the skeleton or skull. Normally I don't like spooky, but he's cute and he doesn't really remind me of a skeleton that much. I get creeped out kind of on the easy side. All right, so he's ready when I am. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of my snail adhesive on one of my bones. And you want to make sure that they line up, because this again is just to reinforce it. All right. And you don't really need that much of your snail. Just enough to hold that together. And I just lined it all up before I pushed it together. And the same thing with the witch hat. When I'm doing this, it really shows up much better on the white, but it's okay. Hold it in your hand to line that up. And then I just line all the edges up the best that I can before I put that on, because that is a permanent tape. Okay, so the next thing that I did, I attached my witch hat to the straw, and I did a glue dot. So I did a glue dot here and a glue dot on that side of the brim and a glue dot in the center. All right, then I took my snail up the center, and I just want to make sure that it's going to stick. Then I took and I lined it up. Like so. All right, there we go. And because I put the snail down the center, it's going to hold to the straw very nicely. So there's your front and there's your back. Now with the skeleton, I'm just going to show you something you could do different if you don't have glue dots. You can go ahead and just put your snail right on your straw, but you still want your ends to meet around at the bottom. So I am going to put that down. And as long as all your ends are meeting, it's good. All right. And a little bit of, I'm going to use a glue dot on this. They hold better and they fit better. So I just put my piece over my glue dot, and when I lift it, it's on there. These are our mini glue dots, and they really fit into some tight places. And as far as I know, Stampin' Up! Is the only one that has the mini ones. All right, now a couple things to embellish. I took from our catalog, our Homemade for the Holiday 2015 catalog, the washi tape, and it comes in a package of 3. It's got a nice orange polka dot. It has this black and white with a bat, which you might be able to see that it's like a bat. And then just this purple kind of cobweb design. Our washi tapes are awesome. A hint for all of you, we almost always have some type of washi tape on sale on our clearance rack. So it's always a good thing to check it out there. And you get 3 5-yard rolls of washi tape in every package. And I think right now there are a few packages where you get the 3 5-yard rolls for $1.99. And if you're one of my team members, you get a 20% discount on that. All right, so I made a little flag out of the washi tape, and I just put it around there. I just wanted to add a little more to the embellishment. And you could probably do it just like this without the little bones. And I am going to go ahead and put those on right there. But I also want to make one more flag with the washi tape a little bit further down. And I'm making sure when I do it that the heads of the bat are going in the same direction as the head of my skull. I think if you have really good eyesight, you'll be able to tell that these are bats. And some people might not be able to tell unless they have their glasses on. Okay, so I'm just going to take and snip the end, just like that. So I have my 2 flags, very cute. I am going to put my crossbones on with a glue dot. I made a lot of pocket letters this year using this set, and it had everything I needed to do a complete pocket letter, including doing extras for goodies in the back. So that's my skull. And now I am going to show you what I did with the witch hat. This is some Tangerine Tango ribbon that I got for free from Celebration, and that will be coming up this coming January. Celebration is awesome because every time you make a $50 purchase, you get to choose something free. And they have stamp sets, they have embossing folders, they have paper, designer paper, they have ribbon packs that are like ribbons and buttons, and they're all really cute and well worth it because you get it for free. And a lot of times they have it so that you can coordinate the things, the stamp sets, the papers, the ribbon packs. So you buy, say, the stamp set or paper that you like, and then you get the free ribbon and embossing folder. So what I'm trying to do is put glue dots right along this little white band on the witch's hat. And I am almost done. There we go. I've got 3. And I want to put one on the back to hold that ribbon in place. The one with the skeleton doesn't stick out as much as like the witch hat does from the sides. So I wanted to put something on there to make it all look like it belongs together. I should have done this by hand just to start with because I couldn't really see where to line that up. Ooh, look at our glue dots. They're super strong. I almost couldn't get that up. All right, now we're going to attach our ribbon on the back. And then I'm pulling it over the white part with the two mini glue dots. And then I'm just going to put this one over. One more glue dot to hold this down. You don't even have to make a bow. So many people are afraid to make bows. And it's just a matter of practice. But I managed to do it and have it look cute without tying. And now I'm going to use a mini glue dot to add my star that I made out of the black glimmer paper. And it is small, so you're not going to be able to really, oh, it didn't come off. You're not going to really be able to see the shimmer. I'm going to try, but because it is very little, you might not be able to. All right, I'm going to snip and snip. And depending on how long I've run, you know what, I'm at 21 minutes. I'm not going to cut another star. But these are the two embellishments. I put my flags going different on this one because I wanted to see which way I liked it better. And what I did with the other black glimmer star, I put it at the end of the tip of her hat. And oh, see, yeah, you can see it glitter a little bit. So, all right, well, that's our project, and I'd like to thank you for joining me, and stay tuned because I will be doing a few more Halloween-inspired videos that I love sharing. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you.